it is an NFP week, and I believe you've realized or you've noticed that most pairs are currently slow. I believe they're waiting for NFP to drop, right? But real quick, I just want us to dive into the market, try to analyze gold pair, GBP USD, Euro USD, because we will capitalize on these pairs probably. Let's just hope we get opportunities before NFP drops, right? So real quick, let's dive into the market right now. Over here I'm looking at gold. Over here, this is the H1, so I'm just going to start my analysis, guys, from maybe a daily time frame. Let's just hit the daily time frame and see what price is doing over here right now. All I see is gold has been trending up. She's kind of moving to the top, right? But now talking about break of structures, change of characters, you need to mark out this level right here. This was the previous high, which was a supply zone, right? And now we've seen that gold broke that level. It broke out of that level there. So the only thing that we need to understand is market reaction, what price is doing around that level that we've just drawn, that supply zone, right? Right now she has turned to a demand. Okay, so we've seen that last week gold had a very huge drop right here. That was like 5%, a day, almost, I think it was almost 5% drop right now. All I need to do right now is go to the H4 and see what price is doing, because why, guys? I keep saying that we only need to interpret what price is telling us. Once we've marked out our key zone, the next thing is try to see the pattern or the price behavior around those key level right now. If you see right now, I've not added any trend, but we will when we go to maybe lower time frame. Okay, now over here we see that we had that major drop, just like I said, gold did drop, but now that drop was a major impulse phase, right? So for me, I always look for this kind of pattern, accumulation or a continuation. But now gold never gave us any sign of a continuation, maybe bullish continuation. You tell her that she wanted to go up, all of a sudden she just dropped, right? There was no news, gold just dropped. But then after that drop, if we look over here, we've seen gold printed an inverse head and shoulder. So that's the first sign to tell us that she wants to continue going up, right? So with that, I think I can mark this level 2, mark that zone as our neckline. Let me just adjust this joint, make sure I take care of all the wicks, right? So over there we've seen that gold has given us a very good sign, has given us an inverse head and shoulder, which tells us that our price kind of want to go to the top, right? Just telling us that bulls want to dominate this market right now. If you've been watching my videos long enough, you realize that when it comes to head and shoulder, I always tell my people, try to hide the left shoulder, then you will see what price is doing. So over here, if we hide this left shoulder, you'll understand or you'll see that price is giving us a trend, higher low right there, higher high, higher low, and now she has given us a higher high. So with that in mind, I think we can go to the H1 real quick, guys. Now before we go to the H1 or before we continue, guys, this video is sponsored by Marvin Profom, right? Now Marvin is one of the best I think I'll be leaving a link in the description box, right? Marvin is one of the best Profom right now, and actually is really affordable. I think we have from 2,000 USD account, and then we have 5,000 USD account. 5,000 USD account goes from $22. So you guys, if you want to get funded, take that $22, purchase your Profom Marvin. I'll be leaving link in the description box, and then so that you can have amazing trades right there right now. And also, guys, if you've not hit that subscribe button, if you like this sort of content, kindly hit that subscribe button. So let's continue over here. Like I said, guys, we've seen prices created a high low, high high, high low, high high. So we are basically cruising at an impulse phase. So what next? For me, I'll be just waiting for a pullback phase before looking for my buy position. So what do I mean? I want to see this kind of a reaction pullback, but then after that pullback, I'll be looking for any sign that bulls wants to go into the market, and that is when I will be taking my buy opportunity. But then guys, remember, if you watch my last video, I explain how I go in my trades, how I open my positions, what I'm looking for, the confirmation. So I'm looking for this pattern. If I don't see that pattern, I'm not going to be interested in gold, right? At the same time, I think there's something here. Let me just, anything goes. Let me flip my screen because I see something. I see 2 weeks right here. They are important. Let me see right there. So that is something that should be considered. So probably gold might continue pushing, or she might continue going up, then now goes and hit this level. That's when she might come back for a retest. So let me just flip it back because of these 2 weeks right here. Those 2 weeks are very key. So my anticipation is to maybe gold might continue pushing up, then now pull back. That's when maybe we understand the reaction that she will be playing or printing around that level, to see maybe we can look for opportunity. So real quick, I think let's look into another pair, probably GBP USD, because you guys are amazing. I'm going to give you GBP USD and maybe Euro USD, or should I look at US 30 or NAS 100? Maybe we analyze GBP USD, then now maybe look at NAS, right? So GBP USD, where are you? Let me check GBP USD. Okay, right there. So I'm going to start my analysis from the daily and see what price did the previous days. So if you look at GBP USD, the Great British Pound against the US dollar, right? Over here, price has been creating a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and now she's gone back. So all I need to do is flip my screen and now bring in my trend line. I have it from this level passing through the second one. So we have first, second touch, and the third. So the market has not yet given us a third touch. So the next thing, or what we should be doing basically, is wait and understand what price is going to do around this level. So what am I looking for? If I see signs that, let me just flip it back. If I see GBP USD behaving in this kind of manner, hits this level, then now all of a sudden I see an impulse phase, then correction, break of structure, then that will tell me that I should be looking for sales, right? But now if GBP USD continues pushing up, then all of a sudden starts accumulating, giving us a bullish confirmation, then that is when I should be looking for my buy opportunity. It's that simple. I'm done with that analysis, right? So the next one I think I should look at is a NAS 100, NAS 100, NAS 100, NAS 100. Where are you? Sorry, NAS. Do I have NAS here? My watch list. Let me check. I have you, yeah, right here. I have US 30. I have NAS 100. So right over here, what is NAS telling us? Now based on this, I can start this analysis from this joint. I say, okay, there's a supply zone right there, and this is a demand zone. So we want to trade this pair based on demand and a supply, right? So the next thing is mark out small levels. So we have these two, and maybe this level right there. So now I'll go to the 4 hour and see what price is doing around those key levels. So here's the thing, if we see bears sign, then we should be going down. If we see bullies, all right, if we see bullish, then we should be going up, right? So let's continue. Let me remove this, remove that, and now understand. So all we need to do is decrypt this. What is NAS telling us? Signs of bulls, we go in, right? Signs of bears, we still go in. But remember, this week we still anticipate. We are expecting what's this? NFP news, really. So right now, let's just analyze this pair. This current price and see what price is telling us. All right. So first things first, I can come and have this from this level all the way, and maybe have it right there. So the first thing I've seen is that right now there is a possible inverse head and shoulder coming in. I'll flip my screen, so this is what I'm talking about. That's a possible inverse head and shoulder, just to tell us, I think I should adjust this, just to tell us that, you know, last 100 we might be touching skies anytime soon. But another thing, you know, remember, this is still a downtrend right here. We might be anticipating an inverse head and shoulder, but then price goes, respect this trend line, they now start creating lower high, lower low, then that tells us that we should be looking for a selling position. So yeah, I think that's all, guys. So you might check out my Telegram channel, link in the description box below. I'll also be leaving Marvin profile if you want to get funded. And guys, let me know if you have any question, let me know in the comment section below, right? And adios amigos.